Hey everyone, let's talk about an amazing, awesome, I say that every time because they all, look at them. Can you tell I'm obsessed? They're all amazing and awesome. This one though, Young Living has decided to give to you in the premium starter kit. So if you're already a Young Living member, get yourself a new starter kit because holy cow, you're getting $420 worth of amazingness for 165 bucks. You and I know, if you're already in oils, that if I went and pieced together all these individual oils and the diffuser and the Ningxia Red and the Thieves Household Cleaner and the hand purifier, I'm going to spend $400 and some doing all of that. Or I can just buy a kit and get it for $165. No brainer. If you're not in Young Living, no brainer. This stuff is amazing and you want it in your body and you want to get your lives toxin free. Okay, enough with the sales pitch. Let's dive in. So the reason I'm talking about the kit is because Valor is now back into the starter kit. It was in the starter kit forever ago. It went out of stock because it's so wildly popular and now it's back in stock and it's in the starter kit for you. So what is Valor and what's in it? Well, a little bit of folklore, not even folklore, actual factual folklore, that the oils in this were used by the Roman gladiators, like before they went into battle, before they had to go take on this, whether it was the gladiators or whether they had to go to war. And it's just this really intense emotional time when you're gearing up and you also need to just get your calm and focus. They would rub these oils on them to just put their minds in the right place to go do the task at hand. So that is exactly why it is aptly named Valor, and that is how it works aromatically with us. But let's talk about what's in this oil, and I'm just going to refer to my notes so I don't forget anything. But the first oil in this lovely, lovely blend is a Northern Lights Black Spruce. I give a whole entire talk about Northern Lights Black Spruce. It's an amazing oil. It comes from the farm that's way up in British Columbia of these black spruce trees that grow, you know, most of the year. You know, that part of the world is plunged into darkness and it doesn't get any daylight. But what does it have? The northern lights, this incredible magnetic energy that is absorbed into these trees. So the Northern Lights Black Spruce actually comes from the top 60% of the tree, which is the part that is up in the skies, receiving all this incredible energy. Very, very grounding oil. It smells like heaven. It's really, really amazing oil for helping to release emotional blocks. Then we've got camphor wood. Originally, Valor used to have rosewood, but due to ethical sourcing and wanting to be really sustainable, we didn't want to harvest the rosewood, so Gary Young reformulated it to camphor wood. Now, camphor is known for its longevity. So remember, when a plant is known for a certain quality, that quality is distilled and put in a bottle to you. So longevity and a long life and strength and endurance over time, that is something the constituents and the aromatic is being passed on to you when we distill it and put it in the bottle. Geranium, a beautifully fragrant oil. You all know geranium as the house plants. This is not the exact same variety, but it is native to South Africa and it is famous for its uplifting and comforting aroma. It really helps people to get into a good mental space, feelings of inner peace and spiritual wellness. And it has all kinds of medicinal values as well. So it just brings kind of a sweet note to this, otherwise earthy oil. Blue tansy has over 300 constituents. We're going to do a talk on blue tansy as well because it's a very powerful, very complex oil. But what's cool about the blue tansy is that that's what gives this the blue tint. This constituent called chamazoline turns everything blue. So when you pour a little Valor out on your hand, you might be surprised that it doesn't look like the other oils, that it's blue. That's the chamazoline in the blue tansy. The only other oil that I know of that does that is German chamomile. So it's really, really cool. And then last of all, we've got frankincense in here. Everybody knows frankincense just kind of is really great for training your spiritual side and for just getting into this elevated state of thinking and being. Of course, it's a radiant skin oil. It's amazing. But what's really cool about Valor was included in the Raindrop kit. Valor is really great applied to the spine, and what's really neat about it is that if you guys don't know this, that every part of our body vibrates with a certain frequency. When I say frequency, don't get all woo, you know, I'm talking about actual scientific measurable frequency that is really just the exchange of electrons going on in our body. And the different organs and the different things in our body all have a different measurable frequency. Our bones are different from our liver, it's different from our heart, right? And So science has really showed us that we are just these incredible energy machines, and everything in our body is operating at this energy level, and the energy levels are all a little bit different one from another depending on the job. Now, Valor is an oil that its energy also scientifically measurable. Its frequency resonates with the frequency of our bones. What does that mean? When you have a measurable frequency in an oil and a measurable frequency in some part of your body, those frequencies are nothing more than waves. You guys have studied this in science class, right? You've got the amplitude and you've got the frequency. Frequency is how many of those wave tops hit, over a period of time. If you've got a certain frequency of an oil and a matching frequency of a part of the body, when those two waves hit, they fall in line with each other. So instead of clashing and causing, if you throw two rocks into a pond and all the ripples that go out from it, those ripples can clash with one another. Well, we're talking about the waves that when they meet each other, they go perfectly in harmony together. In other words, this works really well with your bones. It has a nickname as chiropractor in a bottle. Now, I'm not suggesting that you stop going to the chiropractor. I am suggesting that it's a tremendously wonderful oil for supporting the spine. And let's just bring it all full circle. What is it that we call people who are lacking in valor? I'll give you a second. Spineless, right? To grow a spine, to have a backbone means to be full of valor. It means to be confident. It means to walk forward in boldness, right? So there's a reason that all of these terms and all these ideas and these colloquialisms and the frequency of these oils and the bones, all of these things kind of fit together really neatly. And what's really cool is to take the study of words and the study of tradition and the study of frequency of essential oils and the study of the body and mash them all together and say, Valor really is great for your backbone, both figuratively and literally. It's an amazing oil to just help you get done the deed that lays ahead of you. And we all know that there are times when we need just a little extra boost of valor to get through the day.